What's up, guys? This is DToxicz, otherwise known as Andrew, and I am bringing you guys a new Toxic Thoughts commentary today. This is going to be episode 3. This is going to be kind of a long one, but as usual, before we start getting into the commentary, let's talk about the gameplay a little bit. This is actually my gameplay. It's from a little while ago. It's on the PS3. I used the AA-12 extended mags with Scavenger, Hardline, Steady Aim, and I'm using Scorpion Akimbo secondary. Spoiler, I grab a Moab in this game. This is possibly my favorite class setup of Modern Warfare 3. I love this shotgun. It's so underused, and it's so much fun to use once you're able to get the proficiencies on it and the extended mags. I'm going to be going pretty hard in this game with it. It gets a little bit campy as I go along because I got really excited to get the Moab, but most of the time I'm running around, I'm rushing, and I'm getting them kills. But today, this commentary is going to be based around stress. Now, everybody's been stressed in their life. I don't care if you're young, old, whatever. You can be an alien or whatever, but you're still going to be stressed. Everybody gets stressed. Some people get stressed over bigger things, some people get stressed over smaller things. But no matter what in your life, you're going to be stressed. You can't avoid it. It's always going to happen, especially, with all the things that are happening in the world and all that kind of stuff. But I got a few tips and some advice for you guys, and this isn't just any normal, someone giving you tips over the internet or on YouTube or something like that on stuff that you should do. This is real stuff. What I'm about to tell you guys is real stuff and can really help you guys out, so I definitely think you guys should sit down, really listen to me, and then once you're done listening, you go back through the video and either write down or really take note of what I'm about to say, because these are really, really good ideas, really good tips, especially for those that have a hard time controlling the stress and managing it. Because I know for a fact that I always had a hard time managing my stress, especially when I was younger. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still learning on how to do it, but these tips really helped me come along in managing my stress, and it just overall made me a happier person just knowing that I don't have to be stressed all the time. But getting into it, if you guys don't know, as you guys probably know, stress actually comes from things called stressors. And stressors are things, such as, your job, going to school, schoolwork, sometimes, doing things on the side, such as like if you do YouTube videos, sometimes people can get stressed over doing them if you don't have any, footage or gameplay or whatever, but they come from stressors. Actually, for stress, one of the hardest things that you could possibly do is actually trying to figure out what is making you so stressed out, because sometimes it's so many things at once, it's hard to figure out. But that's where it comes from, guys. It comes from stressors. It comes from things that, provoke that feeling in you that makes you feel like, man, I gotta get this done, but I don't have it, or I can't do it, or whatever. One thing that you should always try to do is manage your stress by taking one day at a time instead of, taking multiple days in. So let's say you're in college and, you're taking classes and stuff like that, and you have a homework assignment due Friday, but you have 2 homework assignments due Wednesday. Now that homework assignment that's due Friday is a pretty big assignment, pretty worrying, pretty hefty part of your grade. And right now it's only Monday. You're probably going to be sitting there thinking like, oh my god, I got all the stuff that I got to get done. Well, in reality, that assignment isn't due until Friday, so you have time to be able to do it. So you got to take things one day at a time. You got to be able to manage, what you're doing, so that way you're able to, take things one day at a time and make sure you get each assignment done properly and done really well, so that way, you don't rush through things and stuff like that. Relax and try to write things down. This is a big thing for me because I have a hard time thinking things through in my mind. Try to sit down, write things down, and just relax. Always remember to take a deep breath, and just sit and try to relax. Just, if you have to write things down, sometimes people can just think things through, but it really helps to just write things down and just take a deep breath and just relax and think things through rather than, getting everything jumbled up in your mind. If stress becomes really hard and you can't really overcome it, you can't, these tips, that I'm giving you right now aren't really working, then you must clear your mind and do something that distracts you. Do something that you find enjoyable. Go hang out with your girlfriend, go hang out with friends at the mall or go to the movies or, play Call of Duty or something like that. Something that like makes you happy. Something that, brings, a happiness to you. Something that can distract you from whatever it is that's stressing you. That's why, video games are really popular, especially among the, adult community now, because adults get stressed too. Adults get stressed about their jobs and such, so a lot of adults now play video games because, they do it for the fun of it. They enjoy playing video games and it distracts them from their daily stress and daily lives. So, definitely do something that distracts you. Even if you're not overcome by so much stress, just do something that distracts you when you're stressed. If it's something that you don't necessarily need to worry about immediately, like let's say you're stressed over a doctor's appointment or something like that, do something that distracts you. Don't sit there and think like, oh my god, what's the doctor gonna say? All that kind of stuff. You gotta be able to think to yourself, like, damn, I can do this. Like, I just gotta distract myself. I gotta, play a video game. I gotta go and, hang out with my friends. I gotta go talk to someone. And that brings me to my next point, talking to someone. You always, always, always want to have someone in your life that you can talk to and say, I'm having this problem and I really need some help. I mean, everybody has a different person in their life that's like that. I know not everyone's life is perfect and not everyone has the ability to be able to have that, thing in their life, but it's really important. It's really important to have people in your life that you can just be like, hey, mom, dad, my friend, girlfriend, whatever, that you can just talk to and be like, hey, I need some help. Remember that it's kind of obvious, but if you do the thing that you're stressed about, it actually gets rid of the stress. So, like, if you have, a homework assignment that's due, you might just want to get the homework assignment done. That always makes it easier. Just get the homework assignment done, and then you won't be stressed about it anymore. I mean, it's obvious, but, it's there. And always remember to simplify your stress. Don't make it more than what it is. Don't sit there and overthink things. I have a problem with that. I overthink things too much. Do not overthink your stress. It's simple, and it always will be simple. Do not overthink it. I want to thank you guys for watching this Toxic Thoughts commentary. This is something that's really close to me. I've had a problem with stress in my life, and I'm sure you guys have too. Um, I will be doing next Toxic Thoughts commentary next Tuesday. I'm sorry that the commentary went over the video and stuff like that, but I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you guys learned something from this, and I will see you guys next time on Toxic Thoughts. Thank you for watching.